This is Clubhouse Golf, I'm Tom Denby, and this is the family of RADSPEED drivers. So Cobra are really trying to innovate with these RADSPEED drivers. They've got loads and loads of innovation that's put into these drivers. And what we've got is three different heads, all targeted at three different golfers. So we've got the RADSPEED, which is targeted at your better play. It looks slightly different. It's got a matte finish on the top. There's also two movable weights in the bottom here. Then we go into the XD and the XB. So the XD is a draw bias driver to help somebody who's slicing it. And the XB is something that's supposed to really help the looks in terms of the size of it. It looks a little bit bigger down behind the ball. It's pushed further back in terms of the shape of it as well. And it's all designed at creating a very forgiving, easy to hit driver. So if we go into the initial RADSPEED, which is the matte finish, which is targeted at your better player. So we've got two different weight ports here. And in all three drivers, what we have on here is the infinitive face as well. And what I didn't realize until I was reading up about these is that each face on these is CNC milled, and it takes 25 minutes for somebody individually to make this face. So that means they can really dial in to making sure it's the thinnest face possible. It's the most forgiving face on off-center hits. They've put a lot of innovation into that. Combine that also with the different crown on the top there. They've been able to distribute the weight in the right place to make it very forgiving, but also very long. So then we go into the XB. Now, basically the whole idea behind this is they've elongated the head here, made it look and feel and play slightly differently to the standard RADSPEED, and the whole idea behind this one is to make it very easy to hit. Then you go into the draw bias, the XD. It is what it says. It's a draw bias driver. The weight's distributed in a certain place, which is going to help you stop slicing it and help you to start to draw the golf ball. So we're going to hit all three, give you an idea of how they feel, how they sound, but also combine that they've gone top spec with the shafts as well. You've got a family of drivers here that if you can't find one that's right for you, then we're doing something wrong. So we've got something that will really aid any golfer here. So let's start with a standard RADSPEED driver that's designed at your slightly better player. Let's see how that feels and we'll go from there. So we're going to start with the RADSPEED driver. Now this is targeting my level. I really like the look of this. I like the matte finish on it as well. So this is the one where you've got the two movable weight ports. What Cobra have also done is really innovate on the weighting and how they can do that. Hence the name, the RADSPEED. It's all about radical weighting and putting it in the right place. And the whole idea behind that is they can maximize the center of gravity in each one of the heads. So when we look at this initially, it looks great behind the ball, feels fantastic. Oh, that's flown off it. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that's got a long way. That's got a great feel. So let's go into the XD, which is the draw biased version. So this doesn't have your two weight ports on the bottom. This is all targeted at somebody who wants that draw bias already set into the driver itself. This has now got the shinier finish on the top, but still the same idea with the weighting in terms of the carbon crown. This feels slightly different. Oh, that popped up a little bit higher. Sounds slightly different as well, but still very nice. So then we go into the XB. Now this is all around somebody who wants a driver that looks really very easy to hit, that's got a lot more, I suppose, size to it. Even though it's still a 460 head, they've just distributed it in a slightly different way. Still all the same innovation in this. The thing I really like on all the heads actually is the fact that because this CNC milled on here, you've got a differentiation between the face and the top of it, so it helps you line it up actually. And I like the fact that it's a really cool looking driver, but it still looks quite classic. So let's give this one a go. Oh, again, that sounds slightly different. So they all sound slightly different, but that's come off it great. So because of the face, you can really feel how fast they're coming off. And the second one I hit didn't quite middle it, but it still went a long way, still got a good flight out of it. So what they've done here with all these drivers is really helps you to be able to find the right one for your game. So I'm very impressed with the RADSPEED.